Welcome to another edition of Uvaga Uvaga, brought to you by EFC United. We are coming to you once again from the museum. This week we spotlight the symbiotic relationship between freestyle football and hip-hop. Freestyle football is a little dance, juggling, and acrobatics, but most of all, it's a free-flowing artistic expression. Hip-hop and freestyle football. At first glance, you might ask what they both have in common. Hip-hop started out in the Bronx, New York in the 1970s when a young Jamaican immigrant who goes by the name of DJ Kool Herc started looping together classic bass lines from R&B artists like James Brown. When DJ Kool Herc looped these bass lines and drum beats together, a new art form was born. No, it was not original, but it was invigorating and intoxicating to a large swath of young people who were looking for something fresh and clean. Hip-hop started in New York City, but quickly made its way across the USA and around the world. Young kids from all over put their own signature tag on the new genre and provided their own interpretation of the classics. At the beginning, when you heard hip-hop, you saw graffiti. When you saw hip-hop inspired graffiti, you saw art. Once hip-hop made its way to France and French vocals were laid down over classic tracks, the fun did not stop there. In concrete jungles across France, soccer balls were being kicked around in the same courtyards that were pumping out the latest tunes. But of course, true hip-hop could not be confined to loud music in a courtyard. We don't know who was the first, but some kid picked up a soccer ball and started juggling the ball to a hip-hop beat, and freestyle football and hip-hop had the coolest baby ever. Similar to freestyle rapping, for those who are actually good at it, there are patterns, cadences, and syncopations that give it structure and purpose. Just like with freestyle football, there has to be a rhythm. There has to be balance. When they said Diego Maradona's pregame juggling had little to do with football, what they did not realize is that great jugglers have to have great balance, just like any great footballer. They also didn't realize that great jugglers have great ball control, and we all know that controlling the ball with your first touch is usually the difference between success and defeat on a soccer pitch. They also didn't realize the number one rule to being a great footballer. All great relationships are the byproduct of significant quality time. If you want to be a great footballer, you must first start by spending a lot of quality time with the ball, so you can get to know the ball and the ball can get to know you. This is how great stories always begin. Think Pele, Messi, Abramovich. When it comes to freestyle football and hip-hop, great artists are always telling a story, and you are never able to anticipate the ending. They take you around the corner, up a hill, and then through a narrow alleyway with both precision and chaos. They make you laugh, they take you to the edge of a cliff, and then overwhelm you with some intense drama. Freestyle hip-hop and freestyle football are art forms that enable creative expressions. When they are both combined, you get an art form that is championed by tons of young people across the globe. True art is a unique human expression that has global appeal. So pick up your footballs like Diego Maradona and juggle to the drumbeat that beats within your soul. Be a part of a movement that values your creativity, your hard work, and your passion. Find your passion and share it with the world. Join us again next week as we spotlight the second country who sadly will not make it to the World Cup. Signing off from the museum, this has been another episode of Uvaga Uvaga.